The White House by Claude McKay. Your doors shut against my tightened face, and I am sharp as steel with discontent. But I possess the courage and the grace to bear my anger proudly and unbent. The pavement slabs burn loose beneath my feet, a chafing savage down the decent street, and passion rends my vitals as I pass, where boldly shines your shuttered door of glass. Oh, I must search for wisdom every hour, deep in my wrathful bosom, sore and raw, and find in it the superhuman power to hold me to the letter of your law. Oh, I must keep my heart inviolate against the potent poison of your hate.
Claude McKay was born in Jamaica in 1890. At an early age, he went to live with his older brother, who was a schoolteacher. McKay got a great education living with his brother. McKay started writing poetry at the age of 10. Later, he met Walter Jekyll, who became his mentor. He helped him become very successful. When he was 22, he moved to the U.S. and attended Kansas State University. 2 years later, he received a financial gift and moved to New York to marry his childhood cutie queen. At the age of 27, he published his first two poems, Invocation and The Harlem Dancers. 2 years later, he wrote one of his best poems, the sonnet, If We Must Die. Shortly afterward, McKay resided in England for 3 years and then returned to the U.S. While he was in England, he was employed by the British Socialist Journal. His first published novel, Home to Harland, was introduced in 1928. He continued to remain a socialist, publishing essays and articles. He started producing nonfiction work but didn't get much attention for it. In 1948, he died of a congestive heart failure.
The White House is written in narrative form because it tells a story to the reader. The form of this poem is stanzaic, and the author also wrote this poem to be in sonnet form. There are numerous similes in this poem. For example, Claude McKay uses the simile, sharp as steel, when he is speaking about his discontent. Claude McKay also used metaphors when he says, potent poison of your hate. This poem is one large symbol because it is comparing the White House to a group of white men who disrespect him. This poem is filled with end rhyme. Almost every line ends with words that rhyme with each other. For example, throughout this poem, Claude McKay used words like feet and street, pass and glass, and many others. In The White House, Claude McKay uses alliteration to produce rhyme and meter in this poem.
Janelle thought that this poem was about an African American who lives in a white community, and the white men don't respect him because of his race. She thought this was a good poem because the way the author describes his anger and disrespect of the white community.
Darrin thought that the poem was about a black man who probably was trying to find a job and got turned down a lot because the people who owned the business were white, so he was having problems getting a job.
Preston thought that there's a fierce man who gets the door shut in his face a lot. When he walked on the hot concrete, he burned his feet.